So, social stratification has to do with structured social inequality and the strata or class a person is in. And so the question arises, why do those classes exist and why are there differences between the rich and the poor? So, there's a lot to talk about here, and a couple of the terms that we have to talk about are social mobility, right? And social mobility is the ability of an individual to go up or down in the social class ladder. Remember, stratification has to do with layers or strata of social classes. The social class is a group of people that share a similar degree of access to the scarce goods and resources in a society. They have about the same amount of wealth. A society where there is no social mobility, you stay in the same social class your entire life, would be called a closed system. An open system is a system where it is likely or at least possible that you can go up or down in the social class ladder. In my case, personally, my family, the family that I came from, my family of orientation, was extremely poor, and I'm not anymore. I'm not poor at all. And so I am an example of intergenerational social mobility. From one generation, my parents' generation, to my generation, I went from the lower social class to the middle social class. At the beginning of my life, my social class was an ascribed status. I didn't choose the family I was born into, and I didn't choose to be as poor as we were. It was just the way my family was at the time. Now that I'm an adult, my social class is, at least in part, an achieved status. I have earned college degrees, I've gotten a good job, and I've worked hard during my life. And so social class status can be, in the early part of life, ascribed, and in the later part of life, achieved, though there are many variables that come into play. In my next video, I'm going to talk about a lot of the variables that determine whether people are rich or poor.